We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Danny Salazar gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now at the plate, Brian Ramiro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Three and 0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Lindor trying to get there, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Danny Nowakowski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Shea Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
As a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Clark leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Villarreal, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
That's the ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2. Here it is. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nick Wood's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Javier Donnelly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
We got full count.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And there's one down now. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Maury Angel. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, John Burks. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Very high, 2-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's around first, heading for two. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Damon Rodriguez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Pham is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Ramiro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready now, Tommy Pham, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1 home. Hops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The second baseman, Darling.
First pitch on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Angel is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Elvis Villarreal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
The first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Francisco Mejia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Ramirez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, that's
a little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Vinny Domit. He flew out at his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, John. First.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. In now, John Burks. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's up there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Pham is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Damon Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away in this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Maury Angel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 count, the pitch.
I got 3-0.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Skied into straightaway right. Ramiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Shane McFadden will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Doherty.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Ramiro. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to the plate for the Royals, Danny Nowakowski. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just inside. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ramiro is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now back.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Yonder Alonso swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this will be fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor. Two and 2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs already home here. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Leading off to the Orioles, the third baseman, Look.
Into the box, Shea Clark, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This is popped up, and there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Elvis Villarreal, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Vinny Domit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maury Angel. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Leading off the inning, Damon Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fouled off. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Adam Doherty. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Ramiro. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rodrigo Raimo will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domit is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sean Gilmartin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Ready once again, Danny Nowakowski. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Mejia. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Shea Clark. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lindor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. At the plate, Maury Angel. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Elvis Villarreal. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Vinny Domit. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. He started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The catcher.
Standing in, John Burks. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
A man at third with 1 away. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Damon Rodriguez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So digging in now, Adam Dougherty, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they've still...
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Coulter is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Three and 1. And the count will be full. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Alejandro Sanchez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hit out towards second. Starlin dives. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Cleveland used a nice...
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-0. The White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-0. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. Wilmer Flores collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Yankees win over the Padres 9-3. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Tampa Bay Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 12-3. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The win stopped a 12-game slide. Jose Pirela launched 2 balls into the seats, leading San Francisco to a victory over Miami 2-0. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Nationals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-1. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 3-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.